Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 10 of Direwolf20's Let's Play OceanBlock series. I've been playing around with JEI in between episodes here, trying to figure out what's kind of the best plan for things. And the impression I'm getting is that we should be doing mystical agriculture. As much as I feel that it's like an all-in-one solution, that it just solves all your problems, I think that in reality, it's probably for the best. What's pointing me in that direction is the fact that there's this FTB Power Pots mod. And you know what? I should just look at FTB, because there's clearly a lot of things. There's the jar mod that adds a bunch of things. Creative low temperature source, creative high temperature source. Well, that's cool. But those are creative mode only things. High temperature. Oh, look! You can actually see what temperatures are what. Okay. I knew there had to be a way, I thought to myself. There had to be a way. Is there some kind of metric? Efficiency 2x, efficiency 3x. Cool, that actually makes sense. Nice. Okay. Awesome. So, I was playing between episodes and I replaced the lava block here with a magma block and found that it did actually make lava faster. And that now makes sense. So that's cool. So for high temperatures, there's these things. Okay, beacons have a 5x efficiency. Now I wonder, like, if it's a high temperature, does that mean we can't make low temperature things? Oh. And then there's sub-zero temperature. So I've been doing a lot of sieving between episodes. I sieved a bunch of crushed netherrack and got a hilariously small amount of quartz. So I turned a stack of redstone into a stack of netherrack, crushed it in my crusher, ran it through the sieve, and got 12 quartz chunks, which is enough for not a lot of quartz. As we will rapidly discover, it's enough for 3 quartz dudes. And then we want to turn off the auto output on this guy when we run through it, because he's gonna make, I think, 6 quartz at a time per. So we'll get like 18-ish of this. So we're gonna get like 18 quartz for a stack of redstone. That's not a great ratio, is what I would say. It's not terrible, but it's not great. And I don't think that there's a much more efficient way to go about it. So it's just what we're going to have to suffer through. Oh, and also the big deal, and the reason I was playing with the lava, is because you need a lot of lava for that. A stack of netherrack is going to require pretty close to 64 buckets worth of lava. So that's why I added a second tank here. But also just like, it uses a lot of lava, and it uses a lot of redstone to get that quartz. So I'm really lucky that we found the quartz that we did last episode in the Nether Fortress. So, you know, I'm just saying. I forget what kind of quartz it was. I think it was chiseled quartz blocks. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, loot. Chiseled quartz blocks. So you get it from crates. A 3% chance is what it is. Okay. Cool. Cool. I guess these are all your percent chance of, like, the things you can find, right? You think it was a purple barrel? It might have been a purple barrel that I found. I'm not quite sure. Look at all this cool stuff. Anyway, the point being that I feel like mystical agriculture is probably the direction this is pointing me towards, right? I feel like mystical agriculture is going to be a big part of this pack. So we should probably consider doing that. And it'll give us access to obviously more stuff. Now, just out of curiosity, if we wanted to look at the power pots, how do you make them? Oh, it's Draconic Evolution Fusion Crafting. 128 million RF. OP. What's OP? Is that okay, that's cool. So, we're not going to be getting power pots anytime soon, per se. I am now just curious what the different tiers look like. Cool. Cool. All right. Yeah. So we're not going to be getting those anytime soon, but we have regular Botany Pots, right? So like Inferium Seeds have a growth rate of once every minute, and we can tick accelerate them if we decide we need to. You could also do garden cloches, remember. That's another thing we could get into. Or phytogenic insulators. They need water. I don't know what the operational speed of this is. I'm assuming this needs that stuff from thermal still, like they don't just run by themselves, but maybe they do, considering that these two mods just kind of run by themselves. I don't know if phytogenic insulators do. It's been a while since I checked those out. But I think getting into this would probably be the smart move. And like I said, Botany Pots all the way to home. Cool. So let's do that. Let's make some Inferium Seeds. I should have a ton, if I'm not mistaken, of Inferium Essence, because you actually get a healthy amount of it from sieving gravel. Sluicing gravel with a diamond mesh, you have a 30% chance to get Inferium, so that's not bad. And do we have vanilla seeds? I actually never... Yeah, we do. Good. Cool. So that means Inferium Seeds are a go. Sweet. Inferium Seeds. Quest complete. Yay! And I'll get a lot of random rewards for this. Hey, a 1K storage part? That's pretty useful, actually. I'm going to keep that in my inventory, because you might notice in JEI we have a lot of refined storage-y things ready to go there. You know. What I'm debating is, do I want to... Inferium output 100%. Oh, that's cool. What's that mean? I don't know. But there's watering cans, I believe. And we can totally get the Inferium one. We're going to need some mystical fertilizer to get the first watering cans. For all of them, actually. And then we can tier them up to top tier. Which is pretty neat. Okay. That's cool. So I'm debating, do I want to just throw you into... I'm assuming there's a hopper version of the Botany Pot, right? Yeah. That might be cool. Oh, look, there's different farmlands, which reduce the timelines. Oh, that's cool. We should definitely do that. Yes. Yes, we should definitely do that. We should definitely do that. I'm gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. Let's look at the different farmlands you can get. So that's right. In this version, there's newer farmlands. Insanium farmland, huh? That sounds cool. That's not hard to get either. That's not hard to get either. I mean, the Insanium essences, but like, that's not actually that expensive. I was expecting like a block of Insanium or something. No, that's not bad at all. Now I might need a diamond. How do I have mana diamonds? How indeed do I have mana diamonds? Where did they come from? I legitimately have no idea where the mana diamonds come from. How did that happen? How do I have mana diamonds? And how are they in that chest? That's a bigger question for everybody. How are they in that chest? That doesn't make any sense. I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea. But what I would like to make is from Mystical Agriculture. If I wanted to get you, then I'm going to need you, an infusion crystal, which needs prosperity shards in addition to the diamond. And I think we've got prosperity shards, because I feel like that comes from sieving sand. We've got a few prosperity shards. Is this all we have? I don't think we did a lot of sand sieving, so that makes sense that would be all we have. But that should be good enough to make me one of these guys, right? And then what I can do is something like this to this. See? Pretty close. But if we get a high tier bit of stuff, which should be doable, given our current status. And don't forget we can convert it back. You can down convert this stuff. So if you do this, you get your Inferium back. Hey. Cool. So he doesn't have a durability bar, but he still only has X number of uses, so keep that obviously in mind. Alright, not bad. Now I think we've also got some more Supremium in here, or Inferium, or whatever you have you. Also we have dye seeds, okay. Yeah, we're gonna wanna account for which seeds we have. Some more essence. I've been very sloppy with my inventory, as you can tell. Some more essence. It's hilarious how much essence I have just all over the place. Dire, please. Yeah, I hear you, Drowned. I hear you. I 100% hear you. So, like, there's no real downside to compressing this stuff all down into, like, a top-ish tier. See? Look. Supremium Essence. Huzzah! Huzzah! So we can always convert it back, right? But my thoughts are as follows, right? And I hope I'm not crazy for thinking this. This is a temporary-ish location, obviously, because I just kind of threw it there. But here's my thoughts on this guy. If we were to get Supremium Essence farmland, that in a Botany Pot has a growth modifier of 0.4, so minus, you know, X number of seconds. So, do all seeds have the same? They don't. So that's a 3-minute. Okay, that's cool. But if we wanted to get Inferium Seeds in a Botany Pot, right? By default, I think it's telling me it takes a minute for them to grow. But if we used Supremium farmland, it would reduce it by almost half. It minus is 24 seconds, right? Where's Supremium? That's this one. Minus 24 seconds, growth modifier of 0.4. So, and all it costs is 1 Supremium Essence. Now, can I convert that back in any way, shape, or form? The item recycler will give me my Supremium Essence back. That is cool. That is cool. So that means I can get my Supremium Essence back? I am down with that. And this thing is very easy to make. It's just a bunch of iron. So if I decide to myself that this wasn't worth doing, I can get my Supremium Essence back. So that, even more so, makes me want to do it. So let's get ourselves a hoe and some dirt. I don't know if you're going to work, but we're going to find out. Can you work with this guy? Like with the comma? I'm assuming not, right? You need like a proper hoe. Cool. So you're going to go there. I'm going to remove all you guys because that's what I want, right? And then we can fertilize our way back into a good time. Now, I picked up some flower pots while I was in the nether because I knew I was going to be getting to this at some point. We might as well also craft our hopper. That sound cool? Sweet. And then we just need 5 terracotta, which is just smelted versions of clay blocks. So I might have enough clay laying around. I have almost enough clay. No, I do have enough clay. Hooray. Perfectly, exactly enough. That's pretty cool. And then you're ready to make a hopper botany pot. Okay. And then, hey, let it grow. Now you're thinking with hoppers. Everybody's a winner. All right, you can come back to me. You might also notice that I made a diamond hammer between episodes. That's because, like I said, I was doing a lot of smelting. I wasn't lying about that. I 100% was doing a lot of smelting. Cool. Yeah, I've got this stuff in my inventory because I was automating the lava going into the thing down there. All right, so lots of sieving, lots of good stuff. We've got a few of these essences ready to go. I'm going to put them in my tech chest, even though like that's a hazy description of what they are. I'm doing it. And then let's get ourselves a regular old chest. You know what? I got a diamond or an iron chest, didn't I, at some point in my travels? Where did that iron chest go? Didn't I get an iron chest when I was out exploring things? Iron chest, where are you? I swore I got one. Didn't I? Oh yeah, no, I did, and I placed it right here, and I'm looking at it. So yeah, never mind. Dire doesn't feel that silly. Shh. I know. It's been a long day, folks. Okay. I'm assuming I should have some kind of mystical agriculture-y area that's going to exist. For now, it doesn't need to be particularly large because all I'm really focused on is the Inferium Essence. So if I put the Supremium farmland in there and you, yes, 36 seconds growth time. That ain't bad. This thing's going to fill up faster than you might even realize. And because you're hoppery, that is cool. Hello, Inferium Essence. And the chance of getting extra Inferium Seeds is, I mean, it's low, but it's not that low. It's going to happen, which is why I didn't do a drawer, by the way. If some of you were saying, why not just do a drawer, that's why, because I knew I was going to get Inferium Seeds from that. And now, one other question. You're also a chance to get Fertilized Essence. It's a 1% chance, so it's really low, but we will get some, which means that we can then use it to make Mystic Fertilizer, which can be used to make our watering cans, just in case we want some really nice watering cans. So now that's fully automated and done, right? What I wouldn't mind also doing is claiming this chunk. Let's just chunk load these guys. I should probably just chunk load the whole, my whole area. It auto-claimed this for me, by the way. So this whole area was automatically claimed for me when I started the world. I'm assuming it's a thing that it does. But yeah, look, we're already at 10 Inferium Essence. Not bad at all. Like, we're going to get 2 Inferium a minute at that rate. Roughly. Roughly. I'm rounding, but you get the idea. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Now, while that's happening... Oh, wow, you very quickly did your thing, didn't you? While that's happening, let's see if I got anything cool by way of quest rewards, because I probably got a bunch of them, right? Ooh, I got an ender pouch. That's exciting. And an iron jetpack. And uranium seeds, of all things. That's neat. We really do need a mystical agriculture chest, but that's a tier 4 seed. That's not bad. Capturing wand. Cool. That's actually really nice. Like that. I can charge you up, right? You use RF to capture things? That's not bad. I'm assuming I can just capture mobs, right? Is that what it is? Right-click on a block to respawn creature, or left-click on creature to capture it. Nice! Alright. Hey, a reusable mob capture is definitely awesome. I'm going to put that away. Jetpack. Iron jetpack, that's kind of junky compared to the other jetpacks I've already received as quest rewards, but I can't bring myself to do anything other than store it somewhere because, you know, I might need it at some point. That's ultimately how it goes. Is that all the quest stand-ins that I have? Yes, at this point. There might have been some mystical agriculture-y type things I could get quest-wise by doing something like that. Was there any other mystical agriculture-y seeds that I had? There might be a few, but I might have already succeeded in getting. Okay. So let's just take that dude, my random award. Another Absorption Hopper, of all things. We've gotten a lot of those. You can be a tech item, sure, why not? Alright, refined storage for sure. I feel like that's absolutely the next important task for us. So let's get that going because you know Dyer wants refined storage, right? So that should be cool. So step 1 would be making the controller with some smoothish stone. Boop. We're also going to want some semblance of this stuff. Right, we definitely need some silicon. Is there a better way to make silicon? There's silicon seeds. But other than that, no. Not really. Just smelt quartz. For now. We will eventually probably get silicon seeds. I will probably be doing a lot of seeds based on, like I said, it looks to me like this pack is encouraging you towards mystical agriculture. I don't know if it's intended or like designed to only be able to do it, but certain things lead me to believe we should not be ignoring mystical agriculture. Just little hints of what I've seen throughout the pack. Alright, so now then in order to get a controller, we also need some advanced item processors, and you know what else we're probably going to need is... I'm going to want improved processors and basic processors, so let's put them all on the to-do. Is that cool? Let's get some gold. Let's get some redstone for sure. We might need a couple diamonds. Oh, we're going to need slime processor bindings. So if we don't already have slime, we know there's slime islands nearby. So I'm not super concerned, but I feel like we had slime somewhere. And the double click to search, by the way, doesn't exist in this pack, so there's no good way for me to easily see if I'm missing something obvious. But I feel like I had gotten slime somewhere. Hey, look, more Inferium. Ha ha! Oh, and mystical fertilizer, too. That's cool. Those slime saplings that we got. I could try growing them and see if that gets me some slimes. Might not. Oh, we have a couple slime balls, but not enough to really make me a happy camper. Oh, you need to be planted on slimy dirt or grass. I can probably go get some from that island if I wanted to. That's not far away. I guess we could go on a little mini adventure, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of slime in here. I might have some, and I'm just not seeing it because YouTuber blindness is 100% a thing. Stop pretending it's not. But we're going to go over to that slime island right there and get ourselves some slimes. Now, it's still a bad idea. Well, I do... Hello, friends. It's still a bad idea to go swimming by yourself. So I'm going to swap out my gear that I have here with a scuba suit. Because I'm not going to take my whole thing over there. Boop. 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 And fins. We'll just swap that out for that thing. And now I can go for a quick little swim over to the slime island without worrying too much about the ill effects of the ocean. And I might chop down some of these slime trees and bring back some slimy stuff as well. But yeah, there's 100% a lot of slime balls to be had. More than my inventory can handle. Hey, back off, buddy. I meant for this to go into my hotbar, and it didn't when I pressed the number 6. Haha! Caught you! Slime is mine now. That's cool. Captured mob slime. I just wanted to try it more than anything else. But then also we can get this stuff, right? Yeah, so slime balls for days. Are we in pretty good shape here or what? I would say so. I mean, there's more slime on this island. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna call that a day. Let's swim home now. And maybe I'll leave the slimy guy there. Friendly little slime, you can stay. If you chase me to my island, I'm gonna kill you, though. Full disclosure. Like, I warned him. He knows. It's Direwolf 20's party, and you're all invited. Cool. So lots of slime balls. I will organize my inventory pretty much in a minute. Because we're about to do refined storage, which is cool. So 40 of you guys should be enough. I'm going to put you away because inventory issues abound. Let's get cooking, shall we? So I want at least 2 of these, and I'm going to hold on to the remaining diamond as a, I don't know if I need it or not. So you start smelting that. Now, I would like to start with a 16K storage disk because I feel like that should probably be good enough. Or do I want to start jumping straight into 64? Because 64 will need 4 diamonds. So I'm going to hold off on that one. I think 16K should be good because that's only gold, and we have more than enough gold to handle anything we would possibly want. So for you guys, let's get like 20-ish. And then for you guys, let's get like the remaining 10-ish. And then what's our problem? Our problem would be more silicon. Okay. I can live with that. Cool. Look at it go. Boom. Call that a win. So we've got our raw processors, we've got our this stuff. Cool. So that means we should be good to go for our controller. Oh, needs more silicon, because of course it does. I guess 32 more silicon wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because we really do need a lot of silicon for this stuff. And as much as, you know, yada yada, but we're going to be fine. I think we're going to need a diamond processor for the grid, though, aren't we? Crafting grids need a diamond processor, I want to say. I am pretty sure that's an accurate statement. Disk drive, check. And then let's take our 1K part. Let's get 8 more of those, right? Right? Because the 16 needs 3 of these, and each one of these needs 3 of these, so we need 9 in total, but we already have 1, so I want 8 more of these. So we're going to want what I would call a healthy bit more glass. I don't know if we're quite in a glass position just yet, but we could probably get some more if we needed to. Are we not great in grass? Yeah, let's get you going. I'm going to take my compressed cobble, my 2x compressed, and I'm going to hit that with my hammer. And that'll get me a ton of gravel. Cool. And that'll get me that, which will get me a ton of dirt. This is what I did between episodes, by the way, to get all the resources that I had. Alright, so I need 8 more of these dudes. What don't I have enough of? Silicon. Wow. Wow. No joke. I'm going to do a stack. A stack of silicon. Because you know we're just going to need a lot of it, right? And yes, I'm now low on quartz. Oh well. Is what I say to you. Oh well. You know what? Maybe not quite that much. Because I forgot I was already making more of that stuff. And I hadn't gotten it all. Okay, 1 more for the 9, and then we can upgrade you to 4K storage parts. And then upgrade you to 16K storage part, and then turn you into a disk. Cool. Perfect. Let's also get the grid while we're here, right? So that's that, that's that. We want the crafting grid, which does need a diamond processor. So might as well get that dude ready to go. And with that said, we can get the regular crafting grid, which is going to need 1 of you. So I need a glowstone and a quartz. I believe I've got glowstone somewhere. Remember I found some of that somewhere? There's a few instances where we found glowstone. I have no idea where I put it. I couldn't tell you where I placed the glowstone. Oh, there's some. There's some. So that would be you. That would be you. And now the regular grid just needs 1 of you. Throw that on the ground for a sec. Boom. Still no idea where I got mana diamonds from. I assume a quest reward. I assume a quest reward, but I really don't know. Again, throw on ground. That feels good to me. That's a basic refined storage system right there. Now, let's see. How am I for power-based conduiting? Because I'd like it to be here-ish. But this stuff's all in my way at the moment, and I'm probably going to want to move everything. Is what I'm probably going to do. And in terms of power, we're fine. It's just that it's nighttime, and I was tick accelerating. Right? But I do have my lava disconnected right now, because I've been kind of trying to... As long as my solar can handle all our needs, I think I'm going to stick with that. So I wonder if 16K storage is enough. I think as long as we don't try to put these things in there, I think it should be plenty. Find out. So what I'm going to do is, because it's easy to move a refined storage system, I'm going to put you... What I'm going to do is let's get our power cables, which I should have a couple of. I've got 3. It's enough. It's enough. What I'm going to do is probably... Let's put you here with you on top. with the disk drive on top of that. 16K storage, and then the crafting grid can go on there. Cool? And then we can just start storing junk. Also, with the amount of miscellaneous nonsense that we're going to have by way of... yeah, you can go in there too, actually. That looks good. Beautiful. And hey, I got an ender pouch, which is exciting. I'm going to keep you on my hotbar, and then I can very easily do something like this. But with the amount of miscellaneous junk that we're going to have that is not stacking, I think that's another reason refined storage is the way to go in this pack. As much as I really wanted to do applied energistics, and I really did, because it's been so long since I played with AE2. In this pack, I feel like this is the right path to go if you want an earlier version of a storage system. Hey, skeleton seeds was a quest that I now have. Cool. Look at us go, folks. Look at us go. And this is a nice way to just store all your mess. Could I do an import bus like I've done in the past? Yeah, but why bother? Why bother crafting one when it's this easy anymore? And there goes all my storage problems. Now my real question is, how much storage did I use? Because making another 16K is not going to be bad, except for the quartz. I think the quartz is what's going to give me trouble there. But I'm hoping we're at like a really, really low number. Like my hope is that we're in like the 4 to 5K range of items that we just stored. But I honestly didn't count it all. Okay, so from Tinkers, I'm gonna want this dude. And I'm pretty sure I can do this. And vein mine all these, because they should all now be empty. Oh yes. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, that is gorgeous right there. And total storage used was 3.2K. So we have plenty of storage left. Now what I probably want to do, actually put you back in. But now we can easily move all this, right? So, could I make more of these? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I just need another one of you, which needs another one of you. Yeah, 100% doable. 100% doable. And I should probably also put you guys away, right? All this stuff should do. Yes. Yes. Oh man, that is so good. That is so good. Am I using the wrong tool here? I might be. So then we can move this right over to here. Now I never did make cables, but that's okay. I'll put you here for the time being, with the grid on top and the disk drive next to it. And that'll be kind of our temporary little setup. Yeah, I think what I wanted was this. Cool. You probably are just slowly but surely draining buffered storage, which is why it's still online, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. It has a buffer. But now we're back up to full. Nice. Boom. Refined storage, very basic version of it up and running. But we're going to need a lot more quartz before... Ooh, we have more... Look at that. Okay. Not too shabby. Can you enriching factory? I assume you can, right? Yes, good. So we're going to need a lot more eject off, because otherwise it's going to turn into quartz, go in here, and turn into silicon. I don't want that at the moment, even though, you know, obviously silicon's going to be useful for me. But before we can really do much more, like auto crafting and all that stuff, we're going to need a lot more resources, specifically quartz, because that's one that will probably be hardest for us to get. So hey, was that a whole bunch of quests that I just completed? It was. Item filter and silicon seeds. Well, that's exciting. That's exceedingly exciting. Another obsidian boat, but silicon seeds. Yes, please. I very much say yes, please, to the silicon seeds. No longer do I have silicon. I was going to make them, like, really soon. And they're not hard to do. We just have to set up infusion crafting for this guy, but that's nothing. But hey, I'll take silicon seeds. Yes, please. Ooh, and a band of aura. Is this one that makes mana, or is this one that stores mana? I forget. I forget which one. I guess we'll find out. I forget. I have no idea. Were there any other quests to hand in? Yes, silicon seeds. Haha, magenta laser lens. And didn't I have skeleton seeds? I did. Ooh, a construction core. 4 of them, actually. That's cool. And then in here, we got our Absorption Hopper, and I've had Absorption Hoppers for a while, so I think it's because it's the first time I picked one up since I did the Iron Spikes. And that is all my quest hand-ins that I need. So, Diamond Paxel and another Absorption Hopper. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to call that wrapping up point. We've got a very basic refined storage system, so we don't have to deal with chests and Dyer's messy, you know, storage stuff anymore, which is good. I'm going to have to, at some point, deal with all the processing of these resources. Like, this is actual proper apatite, so that's cool. These things can all be put away, like the gunpowder and the electrotine, but anything that needs to be processed... Cinnabar, I don't think needs to be processed. Like, neither do these guys. And by needs to be processed, I mean, like, run through the enrichment chamber, right? So, like, iron needs to be processed, but these resources don't, right? But that'll at least, you know, help a lot, right? So here's, like, a bunch of things that, quote-unquote, need to be processed. Sulfur doesn't, skystone dust doesn't, but a lot of the other things do. So, for now, wrapping up point, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Wow, that's a lot of junk. It really, really is. Cinnabar, what do I use Cinnabar for? Like, is there even anything useful for that? Like, I don't understand, like, why I'm getting so much Cinnabar. I feel like I'm getting a lot of Cinnabar. You know, with diamonds, it's a 50% chance. Holy cow. Why are you giving me so much of this junk that I don't really need? I might be voiding some of that, because we just doubled... Well, maybe not quite doubled, but close to. But yes, wrapping up point. Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time. And wow, is that a lot of niter and sulfur too. Holy cow, you guys. Why so much junk, FTB team? Why such a high percentage of things that I don't think I need a lot of? Like, the numbers are all backwards. You don't need that much sulfur. You don't need that much cinnabar. Unless there's something coming in the future that I don't know. But my understanding is you don't really need that much niter and sulfur and cinnabar and such. So, I guess we'll see. But yeah, wrapping up point. Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.